爆炸！哦！乜鬼嘢會爆炸？有咩問題啊？咩啊 mini？咪先，就約，好似未。我學嗰個係咩嚟嘅？我唔記得上次學嗰招係咩嚟嘅，我哋咪睇翻。我學咗呢招咋，就約咯。另外嗰兩招都未學。冇玩又唔鬼記得自己做嗰啲咩，我就記得上次係咁瘋狂喺度生啲毛毛球，一堆毛毛球搞到成馬茶，一堆毛毛球，好多毛毛球。跟住先會變大粒噶，有咁細隻噶？我瞓啦，起身啦。咩嚟噶？哦，花嚟嘅。住啦，碌手咗噶。有咩做呢？任務。教授會啊！我呢度發 game 啊！Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. 咁大聲，嗰個火點解成日都要咁大聲講嘢？
Oh, it's you. Just the
咩問題？咩問題？教授
I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor GALAX. Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind... Please. Look at that. You're a natural.
Okay. 有蜘蛛好過就玩嗰隻 game，佢有冇嗰啲 setting 係可以將隻蜘蛛友善咁處理咗佢？沒有作業，哇正！哇好多嘢做，嗰隻馬騮根本冇揾過咯，好嘛？好似揾咗4隻啫嘛，跟住冇揾過咯，太麻煩啦！揾馬騮低 B。揾完馬騮先學到嗰招開鎖。 2、3幾。
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
安人救妹。
Good.
Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the
有導人
catacomb.
霧，成日
Perhaps
導
we can
人
visit Anne
霧。
when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
好似好大。
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
哦，又有蜘蛛。
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. The rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
哇，做咩？
Don't start.
哦哦哦
We're here
哦，
for a reason.
嚇鬼死佢咩
I'd
事
say？ opening them all is justified.
愛貓。
Guardian Leviosa.
This room is taller than it looks.
床頭摸毛。有錢，唔做食宵齋晒啊！先買緊8個 mon 啊！
Inconspicuous loft.
8個 mon 點睇呢到底？啊！大蜘蛛。 有冇咁多蜘蛛啊？
We've read the world of another spider. I shall sleep better.
這些客。
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Oh no！
Surrounded
我
by grandeur.
Grandeur in this. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Nope。
There's something here by the altar.
我打得爛嘅咩 ？Oh yeah！ 要瘋狂打人哋啲嘢嘅時。係咁錯。
Here.
蜘蛛。啊 ！OK。No. No. What？ 是咗 Hello。差樣嘢啊
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return
咩
to
嚟
the
㗎？
relic
水
of
滴
conjuring
啊？
barricades using
滴下滴下咁。
bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and
點解
see
先
what
講
we missed.
做晒
Hold on to
咯
that diary entry.
哈哈
There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room.
有幾 in
Let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
佢冇乜表情
There's。more to this than even I
呢
imagined.
個人唔識
Look,
笑，
bones stacked oddly on either
冇
side of
啲
this
禮貌
archway.。
Leave
Let me
no stone
out.
unturned. Or, in this case, no bone.
嘣嘣嘣！
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the tapestry.
唉，唔記得咗個身冇位添，市長。就係想唔要啲60蚊嘢。我又唔知點太蠢玩唔到啊！之前佢有一個咧，我放咗落去之後，唔知點解喺度浪費緊嗰啲花花。
Nice.
Nice，垃圾。Let's go， go。
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
What？ realize what？
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse.
係啊，我知啊。
I wouldn't be
但我唔
surprised
識
if
解
it's
嘛。
needed here. It's an
有冇嘅簡單
unforgivable,
啲？
but useful when you're outnumbered.
太蠢解唔到。
Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach
其
you.
實好簡單，對我嚟講有啲難。我唔知係咁啱嗰個難定點。
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse
佢最試
entails?
然之後就
Remember
卡
the
咗成個
blasting
鐘
curse?
咯。
Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses,
佢啱啱講
your
廣東話
intention has to
，say
be
乜
clear.
嘢
You have
Okay.
to mean it.
？How？ 點解你識
Why
嘅？
did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself.
點
Don't
解？
tell
點
Ominous
解你
that
會
I
學啲
told
咁恐
you.
怖嘅嘢？
It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy.
咁多人過唔到。
I think you
我
ought
上
to
次咪
know
自己
it.
喺度過第二個試練嗰個咧，嗰、個有道門咧，跟住一邊係藍色，一邊係紅色嘅，兩邊都會有唔同嗰、個個場景都會有唔同噶嘛。嗰度卡咗勁耐都冇人幫我，卡到出年都仲喺嗰度玩緊。哦，
It's probably wise to know the
係咪
spell.
又可以
I
對
couldn't
佢
agree
試？
more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
畫個4字啊！正啊，就嚟學晒。
Something troubling ahead.
唔知佢痛唔痛咧？好似幾痛。幾晒啦？你死定未死？哦，唔係，呢隻我嘅，哈哈。OK。OK 嘅，但我唔會常用嘅喎呢啲呢幾招唔會點用。我都就係用啲爆炸着火嗰啲東東。
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch. I try. That
What is
worked.
that?
Keep going.
爆！乜？嗯？是在 hello？ 咁咪有順序嘅？哦，唔係。紫紅色帽子，跟住係嗰兩卡嘢邊啊？哦，唔係喎，嗰個圓形低 B。
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with coincidence. You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
有幾着埋一堆蜘蛛絲，一堆蜘蛛，着埋啲咩？史內場啲人係咪中意蜘蛛？打乒乓波咁打嚟打去。哇！你阿媽突然間走出嚟，好大隻添啊！邊度彈出嚟嘅？
moment there, I thought that would never end.
你發現
Confringo!
Fire Moon
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Never gonna give you up 冇60㗎有Oh no 有少少咳啊我今日可能唔開咁耐開到11點左右。
Sebastian, the relic. Look.
跟住放咁大，做咩整啲咁嘅音效？乜嘢？有咩問題
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is
We
meant by
find
the
it.
dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
佢有選擇題㗎呢度點解？有咩影響嘅呢個？拎同唔拎？邪教教徒拎完之後，我哋需要，我哋唔好理上面嗰個。OK， 我哋唔馬理。
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking
但
it.
個學生好似一開始嗰張嘢已經寫話唔好掂喎。
I must keep this relic secret.
我記得
Especially from my uncle.
佢第一張係寫唔好掂啊！行得咁快㗎？等先，我回話點解？Hello，
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It
你
was
聽到啲咩
you.？
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry,
你都係咪
Ominous,
變邪
but I'm
教？
taking it.
唔做邪教得唔得
No,
喂
you're？not.
你
If you
兩
won't
個
put
唔
it
好
back
鬧
in
交
the
得唔
Bible.
得？有咩問題？
Hold on, both
佢拎
of
咗咩？
you.
佢冇拎啊！
Sebastian, please take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
你哋會唔會打
Can't
交？
believe this.
我然會打交喂？乖，
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the
打暈
relic.
佢搬佢翻
I
去。
do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
哇！我掂
What
到
are you
我
suggesting?
掂到條頸
I'm
巾㗎。
suggesting we
Oh
negotiate.
no！哇！
We allow Sebastian to leave
點解會
with the
講
relic
氣嘅？
under
但
one
係
condition.
掂到還掂到
After，this, no more.
仲想讚佢
I
先。
feel that's
唉
what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not.
佢嬲嬲，
Ominous.
佢嬲嬲。
This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more.
喂，
I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
有啦
Ominous
講
has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on
講
the
完未
way.
啫？行啦。點出翻去先？
Confringo!
到啊！我咪中咗毒，仲有㗎。點解佢哋施咒咁慢嘅？企咗喺度啊！仲有個咧？
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Nope.
Revelio.
嗰度入得㗎？ Where we going?
Revelio. I need to find a safe way across.
骨頭啊！咩嘢？見到啲嘢嗰度。係，no。摸唔到㗎，嗰個唔係嚟㗎。邊度有骨啊？嗰個唔係骨。啊！呢個骨嚟㗎，落去。
Revelio. Revelio.
要死了！點啊你？手長啲唔得啊？曳！哎呀，痛啊！啊！死啦！繼續 hello。
T-bone bridge complete.
月光。哇正，入到嚟終於搞咁耐。垃圾入嚟拎嘢，揸翻去同我。有滿啊！搞唔掂喎，你俾個靚啲嘅蒲得唔得？扣下你，冇咁癲啦！點樣走啊？Where is my train？ 你自己走晒上去㗎？
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot.
Where are you？ 目前無法使用。Why？
I thought he understood.
Why？
He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Listen， 做咩有人㗎？
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Not quite.
俾人打㗎。Ow！
stop us. Meant for me.
親愛的隊友，可唔可以唔好掛機？斬完我未你？哇，咁多㗎？仲有咁近？太 chicken， 佢哋會唔會似嘅？乒乓波咁大，走出嚟冇嘢嘛？乜鬼？咪肚痛？
Boy, what have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt.
六
Your
親不
father
認。
would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
還有技巧要做㗎。Oh no！我頭先冇睇到。
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to
你有好
kill
多
her.
方法可以整到嗰隻嘢嘅，其實
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
到底有啲咩問題？姐姐約咩咩？唔好意思，咩聲？點解啲咁嘅聲？唔好意思，冇人。一齊話自格翻啦！走唔到啦，走唔到啦！俾我睇到高地啫一個喎，邊樹咧
What was he thinking?
？I don't know。
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable.
咦
You
咁大聲
cannot
仲
possibly
咁
be about to defend him.
關鬼事咩？太超過，佢救咗佢阿妹，喂點啊？好超，可唔可以兩個一齊講好超過？但係佢救咗佢個妹咧，大佬。不過啱啱係 too much 嘅。
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of
唔
instinct
需
to
要
save
唔
Anne.
需要咁。
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is.
Shut up, Human.
Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you
你見
uses
唔到我
dark
四招
magic,
都唔係黑
I
魔
will
法嚟咩？阿
notify
叔
the headmaster immediately.
點都要俾佢話，
Why,
純粹嗰出
Sebastian?
戲做佢。你啊嘛你，第一個用黑魔法懟冧你先，黐孖筋。人哋個妹咧， 人哋個帽還好嘛？你入去睇，你還好，你冇嘢啊嘛你？你受咗幾大刺激？嗰條咩嚟嘅？做咩有條光柱嘅？我冇睇錯。過嚟坐低同姐姐吹兩句水好冇 ？Hello， 有咩問題？嗯，點解叮一聲嘅？勁遠有叮一聲點啊？耶！呢招咩嚟㗎？換未啊？呢招基本上我唔用就得㗎啦。你一見到我就用呢啲招，得佢教完我嗰陣，我先會試一下係咩嚟嘅啫。就藥都用喺佢身上。我冇叫佢用喺我身上，我話用喺你身上得唔得？邊度啊？入邊啊？嗰隻馬騮仔入邊啊？我入去喎，特別就入唔到去。啊！我哋先可以買走啲嘢，佢想俾我買嘢。乜嘢 ？Hi 邊咩？哦，拜拜。佢咁遠㗎？佢去邊處啊？我返咗學校。咩買？佢高低差真係睇到我眼都閉。嗰啲馬騮好難揾啊！乜嘢冇犯法？冇，咩都冇做過，好乖。啲眼有咩用？呢個女人真係好嘈。點樣去？咩買？打槍寫份。但啲馬騮真係好鬼死難揾喎，你唔覺嘅咩？就算等到夜晚，我只到而家先拎嗰3隻嘢，係行出嚟兜成個圈喺呢度。太耐冇玩了。
Did you speak with my uncle?
Yes,
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own
想
twin.
爆胎。
If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any
你用
form,
咗佢唔覺咪
and that if
得咯，
he hears
佢
of
唔知咪
either
得
of
咯
us。using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will
我
keep
聽
you
到 B
safe,
部
she
B 部
said.
聽係咪真
It
係代
holds
表
no
我要俾
enchantment,
人
but
送
I've
去
kept it with
送
me
去坐
since.
監？
That's how I
我
can
用
reach
我
Anne.
試咗用一次
I'll
啫
get
喎，
the
嗰
crest to
招
her with
嗰
plans
招
to
嘢，
meet.
Be careful, Sebastian.
好乖喎。
Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
後奶，
I shall wait to hear
米
from
村
you.
有下個有冇
Thank
飲？
you.
我未睇陣陣，
I very much appreciate you
我想買
standing
咗
by
啲
me
嘢
through all
先
of。this.
我新好多嘢。
I'll send you an hour when I have news.
唔好借俾我，好驚，好驚，唔好啊，唔好啊，唔好啊，唔好啊！求下你，整爛晒周圍啲嘢。 冇嘢執噶喎，佢咁多嘢喺度，佢想點？呢個又係咩嚟？呢個咪整得翻，定係整唔爛？未熟啊！ 上邊啲人心諗共一齊嘈乜鬼？米村，咪，乜主席要嗨幾多次？我而家管理員有分種類㗎，
Seems all roads lead to
個樣係
Hogsmeade.
咪會唔同嘅？ 我嗨翻你，我搭咗你嘅嘢當嗨咗佢啦。
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
Ah. 眼暈，我4000幾蚊
I
嘅，
hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
又下個，又下個，又下呢個又下個，呢個唔係呢個冇呢個唔係呢個冇喎，好似冇喎。完。但我未過聖誕節嘅喎，好似定過咗佢啦？過咗我自己唔知。Happy
It's not like her to forget.
嚟啦！
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
等咗好
Not
耐
at
啦，
all.
心諗
I
2
was
日
just
啦
at the post
足足2
office.
日啦，你
Gran
先出
told me
現
to，
你阿
expect
媽
a
個仔。
package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
幾屈？
What was she sending you? Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to
係喎，
Professor
冇捉
Howin
過
for
嗰隻
the
貓。
measles.
有冇巨龍
What
消
did
息
you？ find out about the dragon you were tracking? I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight. How do you track a dragon long after she's gone? Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
誒燒燶咗嘅嘢，可能係我整嘅啫。
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing. I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves. Of course. Shall we leave now? If that's all right. I want to see how
你
she's
生日
faring
你
if
但
she
係進
had
度
a
慢咗
collar
我
on.。 And
我
she's
算玩得慢
likely
嘅咯
frantic
喎。
about her egg.
我對上一次玩係基本上喺度繁殖緊啲奇獸啊，就冇做過任務嘞噃。
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find
因為
her.
我次次做親任務都覺得我就係做緊工具人，我都唔覺得自己玩緊啲咩劇情，
I suspect
就
it's
一
how
味
the
幫佢
poachers
哋，幫
found
佢
her
幫
to
佢
begin
幫佢
with.
幫佢哋，我做
They
啲咩
likely
到底？
camped here and logged her patterns.
我完全唔覺得自己有
Perhaps
上
nabbed
堂。
her first and then her egg.
之前我好少做
Dragons，are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return
會
her
唔會
egg.
食雪糕好咧？今日好似好耐冇食雪糕，即係感覺很危險，聽落好簡單，哈哈哈
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out.
Let's
Then we can
go.
be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred
Điều
than
phải hơi
anywhere
chảo
else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
我可唔可以養巨龍？我想養巨
If she
龍。
sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food.
有
should
嘅
stay
行
on
到
foot.
你件袍冇嘢嘛？等等先，
Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows
唔好
she's
激嬲
been
佢。
through
好，
enough already. I'm ready when you are.
你聽你哋講嘢好辛苦，唔係我有興趣嗰啲內容我咪聽咯
Above，us,
冇興趣
she
啲唔
did
鬼理
make
佢
it。home
喺
safely.
上邊
Good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the
你可唔可以
other
講得
dragons.
刺激少少？你好輕鬆同我講佢喺上邊，佢就喺上邊，點解你可以咁輕鬆同我講？你睇唔睇到我？係
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
佢話可憐緊隻龍，我就跳龍，唔好意思。哇！血流成河，咩嚟㗎？正，前邊有嘢打陣先。
His worth. She doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
一狼，
Let's
Yung
hope it
ngolong
stays
ito.
that way. At least until
度
we
幾
find
度幾，
what to do.
雜種狗，雜種狗，叫你啊你啊，要！你先個技巧要我用呢個，我唔想用啊。
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10
我
usually.
幫你講嘢。點解條橋會咁？條橋發生什麼事？
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
佢條橋有咩爛？
From a distance.
Fantastic.
Fantastic！可唔可以快啲啊？點解要咁慢？一條木橋要收幾耐？我7年未收到，直接飛嗰啲仲快係嘛？
I
低
wonder
飛
how
佢
good
睇好
her
唔到啦
eyesight。is.
I beg your pardon?
嗰個茶會唔會太入
Don't
咧
imagine？the poachers fed her well. And
好似
from a
好似兜緊
distance,
圈
we
咁一直，
probably
我唔
look
該有
exactly
行到
like
第度
she，did.
唔想轉，唔
How
想知，
lucky for us. Watch your step.
走路小心，然之後自己日日跳咗去你把啫，再自己同我講啊！
Grab
而家佢仲可憐緊隻嘢
Or
喎，
just raring for a fight.
有冇得馴服巨龍？我想騎巨龍，
Quiet. What was that?
小聲一點，然後最大聲係佢啦，好嘛？我冇講過嘢。佢係咪識噴藍火？佢身有啲熒光粉咁嘅嘢㗎？越過巨龍，點越點越點點越的。 嗨嗨，
Keep at it.
你可唔可以唔好噴住先？唔好噴。
Isn't making it easy.
寶寶啲水係而家用嘅咩？
It's a little too warm if you ask.
忍唔到啊！
I don't suppose she'd listen to reason.
喺度腳腳，哎呀，想執啊，我想執啊！咩嚟㗎？執啊！啊停啊！啊要死啊！有咩問題你？
She's leaving quickly.
Brilliant.
有嘢執喎，等陣先啊。OK， 行緊。嚇要一格一格嘅咩？啊唔係跑啊！我啲血水從來冇飲過，喺呢個時候有啱噶啦。
Why is every bridge here?
點解啲橋全部得啊？你唔好抄我得唔得？點解啲橋係爛噶？有咩問題啊？啲橋做咩要整爛晒啲橋？快啲啦，好吧？你盡快啲去燒我 pat pat 噶啦。
Now, if we just
哇
return,
乜嘢 ？What？
we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
休息1分鐘。我而家休息1分鐘先放龍蛋你啊媽仔，拎雪糕食先。哈哈。Don't stop me now。得。I am back。播咗出嚟食先，嘻嘻，十世都唔放個龍蛋。去唔夠力，點啊？得。Ow！要不錯嘅。Ow！去打工都識嘅位。我俾咗隻蛋你啫喂，唔好咁惡，你得很臭。你蛋喺度啊，睇下，好喎，跌啊佢跌啊喂，佢跌鹹。捉佢鼻哥窿。嚇死我！要佢咬。摸都冇得摸。
Brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it.
我
And
真係覺
we
得我係
returned
咪
her
去錯
egg.
學
Thank
院
you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
I was hoping to look around for a moment, if you don't mind. Take it all in.
I suppose we could catch our breath.
唔茄汁得唔得啊？
I wonder how long she lived here, or where she'll go now.
Revelio.
OK，
I can't believe any of what just happened.
Still taking it all in.
No, I think I'm ready to leave if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't
其
they
實我
come
對
after
搶人
us?
蛋嗰
It's
段
not
呢
like them to let
冇記
things
憶，我唔
lie.
知係咪嗰陣我太眼瞓，
Unless
what?
我要睇翻
Unless
睇翻
they
記錄
haven't
先
let
知自己
things
做咗啲
lie.
咩嚟。
Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
乜嘢個 MV？What？ Excuse me？ 好意思，我一出嚟就偷摸 pat pat。呢個幾多我唔知，好多人睇住㗎，唔好咁啦。
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
用完摸 pat pat 乜嘢？冇啊，冇人跟啊。我食埋個雪條先，冇手撳掣。
I'm not sure how I'd fare in a little place like
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had my dark wizard.
入唔入咗啊？
A little more.
唔識嘅喂。
Revelio.
嗯？嗯哼哼。
Groundrot's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
Come now, don't be stingy. New instruments are expensive, you know. Spare a nut, a sickle, a galleon.
咩色卡？
I could use some gold.
你講咗先。
Tips in the hat, if you please. stingy.
你即做會員先有啊。
New instruments are expensive, you know.
打賞會唔會有成就啊？
Tips in the hat, if you please.
我真係會免費做會員，等人送咯要。不過等人送嗰陣係要隨機嘅，佢唔係送指
Seems a
定
pleasant enough little place.
會員俾人。好遠啊！臭男人成日喺啲山卡嘅地方。Yo！ 想休息啊？乜嚟嘅？有咩問題？係愛定責任？你唔飛過去，慣咗用行。女人係咁啊，係要抱怨下啲男人先得嘅。臭男人啊！哦 ，sorry。一提得喐㗎，呢個唔係墳嚟㗎嘛？呢個咩嚟㗎？乜咁嘅嘢度啊？差嘢。哦，打爛咗你個墳。Oh no！ 我原本打得爛，打唔爛？係點解得呢個打得爛㗎？問號？永不超生啊！嗰個應該唔係墳嚟嘅，普通石嚟嘅。咁呃咗小朋友5個月，你小朋友你邊忽少啊？睇過。OK， 到啦！啊，又要瞓覺等佢啊！好凍啊！呢度可唔可以唔好瞓地下
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
到啦，唉，唔好吵
I
男
came as soon
人。
as I could.
I'd been so
Chỉ có xíu
preoccupied
xíu
by
à,
all that
ý
happened
à,
ominous in the
ô.
catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
東灣 handle 啊！我們發
We
動
need
攻
to
擊。
see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's
我最憎
bury
潛
some
入嗰啲
enemies.
嘢。
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the
講
triptych.
明先啊，唔
If
好用嗰
there
啲
is
咩
a
綠色
connection, I
綠色
suspect
嗰啲
we'll
啊，
see
唔好
that
用綠
symbol
色嗰啲
again.
攻擊啊！啊，我唔想俾人拉去坐
After
監。
you.
After you, lady first. 隻抄。
There they are, up ahead.
哇，咁綠嗰做乜
I'll
鬼啊
let？you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
我行到過嚟，佢講啲咁嘅嘢係咩事？哈哈！
Was that just it? I've been fighting since.
哎，碌錯位對唔住。啊，嗰個好似好勁，搞掂咗呢個先。頭先掉咩啊？掉會咩啊？掉可以掉咩？有武器可以掉咩？邊度有武器？
Losing your stride.
拗！揾唔到玩武器喎。有，哎呀佢瞓低咗嗰陣有，唉！佢打我嗰陣我撳reset會點？等佢出個reset啦，reset 咧喂？
I'm a goblin, not a toy.
啊，唔計喎，但係
I will make you.
算，唔抵完啦。得，邊度？邊個？我未死㗎。點解你仲未死㗎？哦，你死咗啦，哈哈。咩睇呢度觀星嘅？
Revelio.
咩嚟㗎？呢個袋金色㗎？我開完招要低 B。 係咪呢度？冇。乜鬼？自動採礦器 ？Oh no！ 高科技？呢啲咪成日嚟估嚟，眼閉，自在哈魯。做咩嗌乜嘢？做乜？有咩問題？做咩？冷靜啲，深呼吸，呼氣嚟。呢度有啲咩啊？有個窿喺度噶。霎時間有個窿喺度係咩事
？This is going well.
We make a good team.
Good team. You do what 啊頭先 ？You do what？
Once again, we could fight our way through.
又揮 every day。哇！你飛上嚟啊！走開啦！哇！好似好痛哦！一名油盒，我呢個咪油盒咯。哇！近攻，等等啊，等等啊！哎呀，都話等等，唔好死就哎呀！未做啊！
It is.
嬲啊！
And that was relatively fun.
喺下邊收咁入噶。咩聲？點解咁聽到吱吱喳喳喳啊？乜鬼？乜鬼？要偷幾多隻蛋
I should tell you. Rumor is this.
Don't tell me. Let's go. 符文符號。係。哎呦喂！
This mine looks like a tomb.
Wow, so cool.
It was closed after accidents were reported.
你有葉令，開心。
Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a
Ui.
spider to prey on.
Oh hi.
I will make you pay. I won't rest.
大爆爆引爆，大爆爆引爆。Where is？ 爆晒啦！爆晒啦！啊 no！
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Dead.
They definitely think there's something here they want. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs.
Whee!
Smashing.
Fangs. Should have thought to conjure stairs.
又係斷橋，好憎斷橋，就要我轉技。我天賦度又未學晒，砰砰砰！流蘇學院圍巾有幾流有幾數。 我直接跳過去啊！麻煩。
That bridge has seen better days.
有人幫拖垃圾 NPC 冇鬼用，臭男人用錯，臭男人。喂 What is that? Oh, oh, oh! 啊！爆炸擊中另一位敵人，爆！另一位敵人呢？死咗啫喎！
I shall sleep better tonight. We're making quick work of them.
我哋兩三下解就 Q 咗佢哋 ，no 係我兩三下，唔係你冇地，從來冇地。喂 ，stop it！ 啊！得福啊！我嗨！
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Hello 咩啊？跳躍到半空乜
Not your best moments,
乜嘢乜半空乜嘢？
I will make you.
跳躍到半唔係空中的追逐者，指揮官重點重啊！重！哇咁大隻㗎！
Rather unwise coming back this way.
指揮官係咪死咗？我見唔到指揮官個名。
Let's get this.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
哇！咁串咗你媽仔殺咗你個妹啦！我可唔可以用嗰招綠色嘢，然之後操控佢，然之後殺咗佢個妹 ？Can I do that? I have power.
We can have a look around in peace.
咁大個袋裝一支藥，你玩嘢？調查大洞穴。 喺呢度好似有動靜，我咪睇錯。
A rune symbol.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
OK。係咪有啲咩啊？但同時乜乜
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
畫嘅碎片。
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've
佢叫
seen.
咩話？
I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure.
點解佢唔
I'm
俾我開呢
fascinated
度
by
嘅
it.
咁？
Now, for the trek
啊，入
back
得
out
入
of...
得，你未對話唔俾入。
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
記唔記得
The good news is I do. in
？OK，
fact.
邊度
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
有咩叉包？
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
那是誰？對方要求我咩都唔可以講。
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me
我話
not
我
to
知就
mention
知
their name to
啦。
anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to
你有
shut
咩
her
問
up.
題？
Said she should be seen and not heard.
你知嘛？下個可能係我，可能係我。我個
Have
我
you
用
forgotten Feldcroft? Have you
我
forgotten
直
the
接
mine we just
直
went
接
through?
幫你殺咗你個
No,
妹，好唔好？
Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I
從來
listen
唔
to
係種
someone
族嘅
so
問題，
ignorant?
有問題係你唔會諗清楚。
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath
你
for
諗
a
清楚先
moment.
同我講嘢。
I know precisely what I'm
成
saying.
個女人咁，你睇下你，冇鬼用。
Unbelievable.
哼！係我即刻就死佢。仲有任㗎呢邊？還完蛋之後，仲要做啲咩？唔好再遠啲。
As I can.
Thrilling news. I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
逼啊！你太肥啦！嗰度有冇嘢執？ Dang.
Oh, good, you're safe.
Me so safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
What?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
What嚟嘅？
Exactly what kind of creature is this?
係雀嚟嘅。
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
用嚟做乜啫？好值
Why
錢
would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons.
勁過巨
The
龍。
golden Snidget's feathers and
問好。
eyes are incredibly valuable.
既然係咁，我
That's
更加
why
要
they're
拎啦，係
believed to
嘛
be？ extinct. They were hunted out
巨
of
龍我養唔
existence
到啦，
by
喺
lizard
個
kind. If
後
the
花園
poachers
度。
found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and
佢覺得我好
killed
似
for
好大粒
profit.
咁高度。
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the
太蠢。
poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the
月光
key
之
to
中。
finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us. Who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions
啲
with
人
them
冇
are
乜嘢
high.
嘅。
Still, I think
之
they
前喺
may
佢
be
面
our
前
only
喺度捉
hope.
嗰隻獨角獸，佢哋都冇
Let
反
me think
應
on。it. I'll let
Okay.
you know as soon as I have a plan.
係又要等你媽仔。OK，bye。
Revelio.
什麼也沒有。What is that？正。Nope。掃把，I don't have money 喎。我窮到窿喎，得個4000幾蚊，同埋我都唔係好用掃把。
Doesn't get any more cozy than Hogsmeade.
強化掃把。係唔好意思，係。
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've
哇
arranged a
4000蚊你咪
special
搶
price on the broom upgrade for you.
黑箱。
Nice doing business with you.
It work。
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade.
唔想知，
Miss Ray.
拜拜。
I'm not worried.
Do be.
打
I look forward to our next meeting.
拎完嗰啲錢仲同我講咁多嘢咩？你好意思
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
？test 好出隊先。啊，換咗啲衫先。嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟。what 兩個一樣啊？哦，純情小樂仔你好，冇嘢可以幫到你應該。叫咩嘅？哦。OK。升咗數碼有咩分別？飛得未啊？飛得。有咩分別？係呢邊。不外如是。唔太中意騎掃把，浪費我4000蚊點啊？賊嚟！唔參加，可唔可以騎？可唔可以騎第二隻去參加？唔係騎掃把，係騎隻鷹馬去。賠翻啲錢你。冇追蹤到我有冇？遲咗 hello。What？ 東南部海邊，邊度係東南部啊？瀨嘢。問號。海邊呢度，哇！我查遠啲那些，做緊個垃圾，那些錢包咩氣㗎嘅那些，你做咩去咁遠啊？做個測試，即係專登要我飛過去啊嘛！成日喺人哋屋企走出嚟，好奇怪。掃花。Let's go！ 唔使咁大聲嘅，得，唔使咁大聲，冷靜啲。
I should investigate.
可唔可以篤爛佢？唔聽話呢度。點解呢個位冇得飛嘅？咁我點去？我應該去咗呢度先。Why？ 係咩嚟？ 啲媽開門。明顯冰嚟嘅喎。嚇！側邊有嘢咩？哇！又有飲咁差都飲㗎，做得邊樣我？到底有咩障礙？入唔到去點做會入啊？你咪真係要行返去。
Hogsmeade, here I come.
立。又要瞓，又要瞓地下。佢哋把聲咁，佢哋送信嗰啲聲好奇怪。應該頭髮飛咁多㗎。
I know you have a plan. We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Okay.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at GALAX, so you will likely find him there.
Let's go.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Sorry.
Hopefully by the time you return, I will be able to move
我嘅第一堂，我嘅第一堂我就識你先。係啊，真係撞到佢。唔好意思，我嚟揾人。
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Hi.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts.
and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
我估唔係個樣後生，佢係
Of
把
course I
聲。
declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up until I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
你幫人揾老公添啦。
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
我只係一個學
Mr. Bishop
生
was。trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
最好不如把這件事說出去，你懂我的意思吧？然後佢同我
Some
講
evidence worth hanging on to.
飲啖氣
Thank
先
you.
，good good good，等口
I
水
hope
乾。
it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
啊嗰個
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Hi.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
No.
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave
麻煩
betrayal.
啊！
I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
冇女人，又冇咗份工。
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping, and I've also been trying to cover the costs with my
冇錢飲公豬。
running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and be worthy of Rosie.
你咁樣更加配唔上，我想
Could you give me a bit
講。
more detail about the note that might help me to identify it should I come across it?
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH.
粉紅色玩具。
It was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering
粉紅
evidence
色
to
玩
take
具。
Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right
咁你
track.
做咩要咁細聲講嘢咧？佢都未
After
翻。
Mr. Bickle's friends.
我試咗下到，我驚發生咩事。啲衫啲款都唔轉嘅。
I should imagine you can't go wrong with
Hi, cat。啲貓可唔可以唔好次次一樣動作？唔好意思撞到你哋，冇心。
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Hi。
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow, as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella,
It
passed
took the
away,
tidy.
she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
立立。後面應該拎咗未嘅？我未拎過。500蚊耶！
not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hogshead. Perhaps I'll find her there.
我揾3個人，佢揾1個人，點解佢揾咁耐
？Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
我嗰邊夜晚啊，做緊任，唉，set。
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Footprints led to this room. Must be another room. A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Revelio.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Ah, 佢唔係話不被發現下咩？佢可以被發現㗎，但我想拎嗰個詩集，點玩呢？企晒喺度。
Man becomes who he surrounds himself with. It's about time Rookwood took control. He doesn't need Ranrock.
The fog blighted. I may go to Hogsmeade later. There are some people that we're still running things.
州關朵林乜嘢名嚟嘅？
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
情書，情書。
We may be working with the goblins for now, but soon they'll be answering.
Concentrate.
點樣過去啊
Can't let anyone get past me this time.
哇哇哇！睇我唔到，睇我唔到，哇哇哇哇！哇哇哇！我咪情書啊，唔係錢嚟嘅，書喺邊啊？
Feldcroft was extraordinarily.
Do you remember the first life you took? Can't say.
Students these days, so full of themselves. Suppose that's what we're counting on, innit? Lots and guards can't stop me.
I've had enough of Feldcroft. I never have to see it again.
I used to be stationed near Irondale with Selwyn. Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks up there.
Revelio.
Rookwood will lead us to victory. You mark my words.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps you'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives. One has to always keep an eye on one's value.
Not my fault if a customer...
The girl's friend won't come looking for her. Too dangerous. We're wasting our time.
Show yourself.
啊啊！點知我喺度啊？
Oh, what's the light?
I'm not done with you. Rookwoods don't go down easy. Incendio! Let it display.
做咩揾情書啊？
Give it back. What are you, shy? That's just what you make of my new That's mine. Trying to make Nowhere did it go? You expulsion!
I'm embarrassed for you.
Expulso! I quit now while you're still alive. Hey, that's mine! Incendio! Look what you've done! You...
情書度都放咗邊啊？ What?
Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would be here.
I need your help. Mr. Rabe? Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is
Your
she?
wife very
Worried
good.
about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's
前
skill
晚
with
嗰啲晒
wandless
所有人
magic
都冇
cannot
人發動
free us. I need you to find my wand.
嗱係咁嘅意思啊！我以為頭先嗰個人係完全唔可以俾人發現，之後慢慢入去。如果一發現就要取消成個任務啊嘛。
or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
我對唔晒嘅，連嗰啲頭髮黐黐唔好識啊！
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
誒冇睇到佢講咩添。
Was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Are you okay? 情書喺邊啊？我開唔到呢度門啊！
My wand is somewhere in this room. I can tell.
邊書啊？
I
Mr. Abe's wand could be in there.
Alohomora.
要解鎖㗎。叮叮。
Mr. Abe's wand. He'll be
喺度
glad to
啊！
have this back.
嗱，俾你。
Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a
其實我識
curse will
開
react
嘅，
to
不如
being
俾我
broken.
開啊。OK。我唔企。仲有 hello。咁我企後做乜鬼？
Revelio.
點解有掣咁嘅邊度？嗰度有個箱。
Thank you, Miss.
My pleasure.
咪邊㗎？啲人地方情信我揾唔到，陰公。
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
中國皇家火球圍巾問號。有啦，誒唔睇唔睇唔
Otto
睇，
Dibble's love letter from Rosie.
偷睇人哋
He wanted
封
me
情
to
信，
destroy this if I found it.
好就得。條路咧，大威，
Revelio.
大威，show me 大威。點解有塵嘢嘅？咩嚟？
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher.
Always me.
Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
I am good. 可唔可以入去拎嗰隻馬騮先？ Hello。夜晚乜冇人嗰個酒吧咁低 B 啊？日頭勁多人，夜晚冇人酒吧。
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Abe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of
呢
you,
條賊鬼用咩？
I
我一
appreciate
個
what
學
you're
生仔
trying
揾
to
嘢
do,
揾得快
but
過
you are
你嘅。
taking great risk.
No, no, no.
Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, Officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like
Fire.
this. Thank you again for rescuing me.
Revelio.
OK， 哇！哦，唔好意思。哎，唔係唔係唔係，哎呀呀呀呀呀！
Revelio.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Alohomora.
啊哇哇哇哇哇！哇哇哇哇哇！有冇嘢撻？有冇嘢撻？有冇嘢撻？有冇嘢可以撻？
Revelio.
冇啦。嗰啲藍色係咩嚟？咁多藍色嘅嘢，鎖嚟嘅。個個鎖門㗎，過分㗎。
Mine now, demiguise.
New instruments are at
哎，撳咗掣俾乜乜啊！
Revelio.
You can stop a thief in their tracks or stupefy.
我入去啫。
Lumos.
Where？ 地圖。今晚唔玩完支線啊，聽日先玩啊，唔急玩，仲有好多日都要玩。
Lumos.
邊樹嚟㗎？唔係碼頭嚟嘅咩？咁頭先嗰位嚟嘅。
What do we have here? A demiguise.
唔係拎咗啦咩？買樓拎咗啦。啊，呢度。聽到鈴鈴聲。都有鈴鈴聲喺呢度。接，咩做先？揾啲好快完成嘅嘢。就你啦，禁忌森林，點知玩成粒鐘都完到。哇！你個位咁奇怪㗎？ 好似一堆獎勵冇拎過，咁恐怖啲聲。搭鐘狗。哇，好綠！哇，綠到〜做古代魔法，潛行。冇啊，好少揾藥水啊，基本上唔飲啊，開到冷。嗰啲音樂咁嘅。會太遠。哇！人馬係，哇！好勁啊！我嚟啦
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Yes, yes, yeah, go, go.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so
it's
less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of
being
surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
出名有智慧，見識同我哋大同小好似係。
I hope they can tell we're sincere.
我唔知佢聰唔聰明，
Poppy,
我就知佢比較，佢又俾去到敵對嘅中立，但又唔太中咁。
It's just never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing. Truly.
啱出嚟。講下停咗咩事？湊到人。講埋佢先。
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and
too much啦，講咁多。
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
講個停咗㗎。唔係意思，封信唔好突然間開得唔得啊？做二魔杖。
What do you think you're doing here, human?
我有個靚仔啲同我講。
We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
佢對眼就跌落嚟。
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
咁惡嘅咩人嘛？
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets?
You ask me, I ask who?
Why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific
月亮形
moonstone.
狀。
We'll likely know it when we see it.
俾月光射過嘅，OK。
He could have been a bit clearer, or stayed a moment and answered our
我唔應該咁
questions.
講。
Centaurs can
但佢哋要我3樣都做
Grant
晒。
says no one talks more in circles than a centaur. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave he mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
啊，佢唔係3個都要講嘅咩？搞錯！咁你俾3個選擇我做咩？快啲諗完未？諗完未？快啲！加油，努力加油！諗完未啫？快啲！啲嚟啦！嚟啦！得啦！你諗到㗎，你諗到㗎，你唔係返圖書館咩？陣先，你喺度做乜鬼？有問題？呢度有個未開㗎。 好逼，你掃把。喂！哇，綠色㗎，我睇錯，冇嘢啊嘛個湖。點解要我做呢個任務呢？呢個任務仲未去到。喂下我啲毛毛球先。 毛 毛毛球。老人家，老人家黐住阿良，我好似為緊呢幾隻嘢。動物園唔係到半球後花園。我走。借咧？佢借咧？佢走咗點餵佢啊？你乜字？OK，next。
Cannot believe how many beasts you have here.差一隻。OK。
嘟嘟bird。哦，咩色嚟噶？金色馬？問號？它係金色噶？嘛，咩可以幫到你啊？索完未？好，唔使隻個。冇位啦，咁快㗎？細個樣都幾樣衰。啱快做乜？你嘟嘟不？喂 what？ 我冇睇錯啊！佢啱做咩啊？佢潛咗入沙，佢仲同個沙地一樣色嚟啊嘛，就係因為保護色噶。What？ How？ 哦，佢咪似有沙哦，嚇鬼死！佢唔係似有沙，保護色真係睇到我眼都閉。我巢啦，接聲，我巢。呢個入咩啊？未拎唔知就無謂嘅。喂，走。好。你要重複呢句嘢次，咁聽第3次啦。唉 ，time to 休息了，聽日先繼續啦。我哋做到邊？我哋應該學晒啲嘢噶啦，係嘛？係差個最致命個招未學嘅啫，用唔着。跟住聽日繼續解啲任啦，然之後解完呢個應該就會解到人馬嗰度噶啦。呢個馬都真係揾日自己解咗佢，搞唔掂，成日開唔到鎖，拎唔到啲嘢，好麻煩。主線就慢慢咧，唔急，一啲都唔急住先，做晒工具人先，再做工具人。好。我哋聽晚8點半先再見啦，我都係。好，聽日可以玩到幾耐先再算啦。每日嘅狀態都唔同，今日狀態好鬼死攰，好眼瞓，同埋有幾聲咳，好麻煩。好 ，Good night everyone，don't miss me，拜拜拜。